Welcome live. Welcome live. Welcome live. Today I want to talk about a big common thing what I see why so many high performers burn out or so many people burn out at their work because they are not looking after their health and after themselves. So stop sacrificing your health to prove your worth at work. When you close your laptop at 5 p.m., at 6 p.m., or whenever you stop working and your chest feel still tight, or you are at the dinner table with your family, or you're at the couch with your family, but you are mentally not there, your mind is completely consumed by work, completely consumed by the emails you did not answer or the work you got not done. You feel like you are failing at work, you are failing at home. So you try to fix it, you download another meditation app, you download another, or you are looking for another method to overcome this pattern, or you buy a new planner, or you try to squeeze in a workout that helps, but nothing actually changes. You just end up exhausted and guilty because you keep saying yes to things you don't have time for. And that is the biggest thing why you are exhausted, drained, and burnt out. You think your busyness shows your dedication, or being more available means that you are the reliable one or you are succeeding at work, but that is not the case. But if you are not setting boundaries, you will always be the one who is stretched out thin, who will always be the one who end up exhausted and drained because you never spoke up. And it just shows your lack of boundaries. And I know exactly how terrifying the cycle is because I lived it myself. And a few years ago, I was an auditor at a big company, and it was one of the big fours, accounting company. I put so much pressure on myself to prove I belonged there. I had a 3 hour commute to the office and a 3 hour commute back home. And I sacrificed so much just to be the good one, just to be seen. And I had, I was driving literally, as I mentioned, 6 hours a day just to show my dedication, just to show that I'm capable. I pushed myself so hard that my body simply gave out. I got incredibly sick. I never in my life was so sick than in the year I worked at that company where I got burnt out. I was so stressed and exhausted that I actually thought it was the end, and that is not my life. And I was questioning so much my life. I literally kept my friend on the phone and always just talking about it and just complaining. And I reflect back on that and saw that it is not the life I want. And looking back, it breaks my heart that I let that job push me to that point. And you are doing the exact same thing right now. You're pushing yourself just for some external validation, just for an invisible thing that will not look after you when you get sick. When you're not looking after your health, no one else will. You have to put yourself first, you have to fill your cup first, and then you can give. When you are in overflow, you can give easily. When you're not in overflow and when you're already drained and your cup is empty, you can't give. It is not how life meant to work. And I know you don't you don't just want a shorter task list. You want to feel respected for your expertise instead of your endless output. You want to be the kind of leader who completely unplugs on Friday at 5 p.m. and can enjoy your weekend and can be with your family, enjoy yourself, and can find for yourself. You want to be fully present with your family without that nagging guilt in your stomach. You want to trust your own decision. You want to know you are still moving forward in your career without running yourself into the ground, and you can't fix this with better time management. It is not the way you fix it. You are operating in survival mode currently. And your body thinks that saying no is a threat to your safety. We have to change how your body reacts to stress. Inside my program, my one on one coaching realign method, we use the reset method. We anchor your new boundaries directly into your nervous system. This is how you work in a way that actually is sustainable and not short term results. It's long term results. It's about changing your lifestyle in a way that you can see the change and yet that you can adapt the change easily. And we completely shut down that people pleasing reflex, so self trust becomes your default. So you trust yourself in any situation, and it's easy for you to stand up for yourself. It's easy for you to speak up. It is easy for you to see that whenever you got asked for something, or you are trying to answer something, and you pause. You pause and you answer from your true authentic self. And the very sign this is working is so beautiful. First sign is working is so beautiful. Your boss will ask you to take on a last minute project instead of panicking and saying yes automatically. You will just pause, as I mentioned, and you will feel completely calm. You will confidently decline the work without overthinking for 3 days, and you will see that when your cup is not filled, you can't overgive. And my goal is to help you save 10 hours every single week so you can find time to what matters the most: your family, your friends, yourself, especially time for yourself. And I want to help you reduce your work stress by half. Imagine having 10 extra hours every single week to spend with your family or just finally rest. You will be a completely different person, and you will operate from a or lead from a completely different level. And you deserve to have a life outside of your laptop, outside of your work. If you are tired of your mind constantly running on work, things we need to talk, things you need to talk, things you haven't finished, we need to talk. Send me a DM with ready, and we will get on a call and map out a simple plan for you on how to get your evenings back, on how to save up to 10 hours a week so you find time to actually what matters. DM me ready and don't wait, and let's get it started. Thank you for watching this live, and we will see us in the next live tomorrow. If you have any question, leave me in the comments or DM me.